Today, Nintendo Switch, we need to have the talk about the birds and the bees, cross progression, and what it really means. So you see, when an Xbox loves a PS5 very, very much, occasionally they can share information and accounts between the two systems. Unless Respawn just really doesn't care and then just leaves it to die for like 2 years. So cross progression, which is the ability to share account information between systems and consoles and PC and all that, has been something that Apex Legends fans and players have wanted since day one, back when the game came out in February of 2019. Now, the problem is that when the game was created, Apex devs said they had no intention of ever adding this system in. At this point, it would be way too difficult because there are too many different accounts created. Now, what I find really interesting about that statement is that games like Fortnite, Destiny 2, and Rocket League all have cross progression. And you're going to tell me that Fortnite doesn't have people with multiple different accounts, that somehow they made it work and you guys can't. I don't really buy that all the way, but due to some recent news, it looks like cross progression is now finally being worked on for Apex Legends. Thank God. So with season 9 right around the corner, Ryan K. Rigney, who's the director of communications for Respawn and Apex Legends, basically he's their PR guy, was asked, is Apex Legends getting crossplay tomorrow? And he said, not yet, but still working on it, which is a great sign. Like, it shows that they are working towards it, because basically if you look the last 2 years, Respawn has said over and over again, it's something we want to do, but we're not working on it. So now they're finally saying we're working on it, but I don't think this is going to come anytime soon. Chad Greener, who's one of the big wigs over at Respawn and one of the game developers, went ahead and said this when asked about it. He said, we're working on it. It's a lot more work than I thought it would be, but we're working on cross progression that will allow people to carry over skins, purchases, account progress, regardless of what platform they're playing on. It'll probably be a while longer, but eventually we'll have that. And all that says to me is it's not coming season 9. It's definitely probably not coming season 10. Like I said, it's going to come way later. I would say maybe another 2 years, which honestly, I think they could do it a lot sooner, but I think they're focused on a lot of other things. And I also think that it's a really big thing for EA, and that's money. Like, at the end of the day, they get more money by not allowing you to trade progress, by making you buy things on each different account, or when you get onto a new system and you're like, oh, well, I'm going to switch over to PC because I want the higher frames per second, but I can't have all my account stuff. Well, I guess I'll just rebuy all the cool stuff that I want. That's basically how EA is making money off of this. That's why I don't think it was ever implemented to begin with when the game first came out. It was a way for EA to make as much profit off this game that at the time was an unknown quantity as possible. And something that lines up with that line of thinking is the fact that when Steam launched its version of Apex Legends, it came with cross progression. And that's because EA, I assume, thought, oh, hey, most PC players are going to continue to play on PC. This is just another version. We'll allow them to go ahead and swap their cosmetics. EA and Respawn's official stance on it was, oh, it is a new platform, so it's much easier to go ahead and do those systems. But that doesn't make sense. The reason why is that Nintendo Switch released its port of Apex Legends a month and a half ago, and it is a brand new version of that game. It's a brand new port, just like the Steam version, yet there is no cross progression seen anywhere there. And the reason for that is because EA knows that a lot of Xbox and PlayStation players are going to try it out on their Nintendo Switch, and they want them to buy new cosmetics on the Switch version because it's a new system. That is why it wasn't there. Overall, I'm happy that EA and Respawn has changed their stance from it's never coming to the game to it'll be here in a couple of years, probably season 12, 13, or 14, like I've said. However, my problem mainly is the fact that they just don't seem to give us a lot of transparency, or they kind of think, oh, we won't notice that we're working for EA still. Like, come on, we're not dumb, man. Just tell us, hey, Nintendo Switch isn't going to get it because of this reasons and Steam got it because of this reason. Just be honest, because I still don't buy the fact that this system is so hard to implement when things, once again, Fortnite, Rocket League, Destiny, which have way more cosmetics, somehow still manage to make this work. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and until next time, Legends, keep slaying in the Outland, and I'll see you out there.